there's nothing really concrete to draw upon.
Mm-hmm.
But if you talk about information itself, you can start to talk about how it changes. And just because something's represented in a table or some serialized events in some event store, that doesn't matter. If I slice up time, this is what's happening with information. This is what I added. These are the projections that I'm relying upon. And we can use that as the common bridge. So
Mm-hmm.
in going from, what do we want from design or requirements to implementation, it needs to be at the right level. And so what event modeling is that right level. We put a line in the sand saying, we're betting on that this is the right level of abstraction. UML was too deep. User stories were too high. When you talked about UML, business people didn't care about making sequence diagrams. They would never do it, right? And when you have user stories, it's an open-ended thing for developers to do whatever the heck they want for making this a 12 steps to get this story across through these state changes, or 5, or try out a new framework, or excuse something, make some interpretation of what's going on to say that, why they're late because it doesn't relate well with another story, because they interpreted one sentence in that user story as whatever. Then we can start to blame, oh, well, that you just have someone doesn't know how to write good user stories. And when someone gives me that excuse, it's always about, oh, you don't have the right team, or you're holding this wrong, right? You're holding your phone wrong. Remember the stupid iPhone thing with the antenna?